Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
Vidyut has specifically been, he is self-made, he's super experienced. It would have been very easy for me to feel like small in front of him, but that did not happen because he's not that kind of a guy. I feel after the film releases, people will actually go like, लड़की हो तो नरगिस जैसी. I have had no godfather in the industry, but yet I have managed to bag a debut film. I would definitely say that it's much harder as an outsider because you have to basically build your connect. You have no way, you have no help, you have no connections, you have no leads at all. You know, we were rated as the most underrated actors of 2019, underrated debuts. I think my parents are proud to say that I have reached where I have without a godfather. For me, maybe I would be on my fifth film if I had a godfather, you know. I just feel that it's destiny and hard work that goes hand in hand.
So, first of all, welcome to India Forums. I hope you're doing well.
Thank you so much. I'm doing very well. Touchwood.
Sounds good. So, how's the lockdown treating you? Like the age-old question that exists right now.
It's luckily treating me well. I couldn't have wanted a better way to kind of end the lockdown also with the film. Unlock chalu hai, and plus the film is releasing. It's been amazing. I feel with everything that is going on around the world, this was the best decision that could have been taken. Because we as actors and as a unit of the film, we can't be feeling that, you know, रुक जाते हैं film theater में release कराएंगे या रुको theater में आने दो. We can't do that. People are right now watching maximum content on OTT, and everybody's exhausted all their content because they watched it throughout the lockdown. So we are giving them a new film to watch.
Right, which brings me to the next question actually. So, according to you, how advantageous do you think it is about the fact that your movie is actually releasing during a time when, you know, I'm sure like you'll probably get the maximum number of viewership you could have instead of the normal circumstances there could have been. So, how do you feel about that?
I definitely feel like this decision was a very right decision because um, knowing that all types of content are flourishing on the OTT right now, we always knew that our film had the capability to reach bigger heights and a bigger audience, even if it would have released in the theater, because the kind of film it is, the way it looks and the way it makes you feel is larger than life, and it makes you it actually hits you straight in the heart, I would say. So we would have been happy either ways. I am way more happier about the decision that is taken for the OTT, especially because we as actors just want maximum audiences to watch our film, and we are going to reach that amount of audiences through the release of this on Disney Plus Hotstar VIP, and I'm just happy that we this decision was taken.
Right, makes sense. So also your film has a genre which is kind of flourishing a lot as far as the Indian audiences is concerned. So you know, like how does that work out for you? And given that this is still, I mean, I don't know what kind of views do people have as far as Indian thriller is concerned. But right now, people are really looking forward to such films and shows, respectively. So, what do you have to say about that?
This film is actually based on real events. It's a true life love story, and like we were discussing, I was discussing this with Farooq sir and with it previously, that we've always seen that biopics are made on certain people, but this film is specifically about someone who's a common man. This entire story is about a common man and a woman, a common couple, like somebody who's exactly like us, who basically live the most common lives possible.
Yeah.
And it's a story on them, and it's based during the recession period in 2008. And I personally feel that people are easily going to be able to connect to this because right now also everybody is facing financial crisis.
Right.
So I think in a way people will easily connect to each and every character, and I feel it's going to do really really well because
Right.
this film actually had, when I read the script only, I knew that this film had capabilities to reach a very higher, like it could be one of the best films of 2020.
Right.
And we are just glad that, our film is releasing in 2020.
I know. I mean, the films that actually managed to get a release this year are actually kind of going to be iconic for different reasons altogether. But nonetheless,
Exactly. And plus,
yeah, sure.
प्लस 15th अगस्त के टाइम पे हम रिलीज कर रहे हैं फिल्म.
Right.
I don't think I would have ever got this opportunity so early in my life, you
Right.
know, because these dates are like, pre-fixed for huge
Exactly.
actors, for people who have made their mark, and so I'm just blessed. I feel that 15th August ऊपर से lockdown में and ऊपर से on such a big platform.
Right. So, talking about that, I mean, obviously, it's a great thing that the movie is getting a release and everything. But कहीं ना कहीं, वो always रहता है कि probably it would have, been a larger than life experience had it been on the bigger screen. So, what kind of feelings did you have about it not releasing on the screens in the first place?
We always actually thought of this, we visioned this film watching it on the big screen.
Right.
We feel that the charm of the big screen will not go anywhere. It will actually bounce back once the lockdown ends and people start doing their normal things. Um, I just feel that right now it was not very safe for people to, step out of their houses also. Even if the theaters opened right now and then we released our film, I don't think we would have got that kind of impact for the film.
Right.
And yeah, apart from that, I just feel like this film, irrespective of it being released on in a theater or on OTT, people are anyway going to watch it because I believe the story has that power. And once they watch it, they will realize that the performances also have a power.
I am sure. So, talking about your journey from where you started to, to such a huge place that you've reached in your career and so early on, as you said. So, how has that been? And, what kind of struggles have there been? And how overwhelming does it get at a point of time, especially right now, given the way things are around us?
No, it's very, very overwhelming. It's just that during this lockdown, I've had so much time to reflect back on my entire journey and myself that I feel that my journey has not been an easy one, being an outsider. And I have had no godfather in the industry, but yet I have managed to bag a debut film that has been critically acclaimed, and I have been appreciated for the role that I actually selected for my debut film, and then immediately getting my second film. It's I just feel that it's destiny and hard work that goes hand in hand, and I personally feel that. Irrespective of whether you're an insider or an outsider, you need to work hard to get what you want. I would definitely say that it's much harder as an outsider because you have to basically build your connect. You have to get everything from scratch. You have no way, you have no help, you have no connections, you have no leads at all. So it is a journey from scratch, from actually building blocks. For an insider, probably it's slightly more easier because the audiences already know you before they watch your film. That was not the case for my debut film. Nobody even knew me. Nobody. I don't think that a lot of people even saw my film in the theaters. They happened to see my film only after it released on an OTT platform, and then they realized, oh God, okay, this film did not do well, but look at the film and the performances. We were rated as the most underrated actors of 2019, underrated debuts. So all of that came only after the audiences actually felt that, we missed this film. And all of that has happened after all these things that have actually been going on in the lockdown. Even the audiences have realized that they have missed appreciating talent, and they've missed out on, watching good films. So I feel that it's better late than never, to be very honest, because audiences have that power to make you who you want to be. They can make you reach the top, they can get you straight back down. So I definitely feel that my journey has not been easy, but it's been worth it. Where I have reached, I am very, like, more than me, I think my parents are proud to say that I have reached where I have without a godfather. You know, uh, for me, maybe I would be on my fifth film, if I had a godfather. But that's not the case, and I'm just happy that my journey has been this, because I have been grateful for each and everything. I have been an assistant director. I have worked behind the camera. My journey over there has been a different one. I know how, even before I came in front of the camera, I knew how things work on a set. I did not magically get my debut film. So I think I must have given about 100 auditions. I'm just going back in time and trying to, realize that, oh shit, I have given 100 auditions, more than that, to get my debut film. And then gave about 8 to 9 look tests for my debut film, because it was a very tough character to play. So it's definitely not been an easy one. I had to prove myself over and over again. But I'm just glad where I have reached, and I have got such a big film as my second film. I can just be grateful right now and work harder for my future.
So there's this sense of gray shades that you've had to your character. That is probably what makes it difficult in the first place. So how has that bit been, and how is the process of discovering your character and working on it, and something on those lines? How's that bit been for you?
So when I was looking for a script to debut with, the only thing that I had thought of is that I will solely only take up a script where I can showcase my performance as an actor, irrespective of whether it's a small role, big role, positive or a negative one, to be very honest. And I feel this film really, really just fit very well, because it was a big role. It was a very, very female dominant film. And I would say it was a pretty tough character to play and showcase. Like, I remember it took me like 7-8 months to get into the character and then come out of it also. Like, it was not an easy character to play, and I honestly, with all my heart, I appreciated the fact that each and every critic wrote these things only, that it was not easy. The character was not easy for a debutant to play, and someone actually mentioned that possibly this kind of a character, female actresses usually take this up in their fourth or the fifth film. This is usually not the first choice for a lot of actors who want to debut in films. But I honestly did not even think about it, that I'm doing a slightly gray shade, or how are people going to portray it, because honestly the audiences have become very smart. It's not like you play a negative character in one film, and then in the second people will still look at you the same way. I think all of that is gone now. People have evolved and have understood that every actor changes with characters, and those characters don't define the actor. So I'm just happy that that did not come. The tag of being a gray shade actor did not come, because that was the last thing I would have ever imagined happening to me, to be very honest. So that did not come through, and luckily I got my film Khuda Hafiz, and my character Nargis in this is, you will fall in love with her. So now these are two different characters altogether, and I've made people see my gray shade. Now people will love me for playing Nargis.
I am sure, David. So, something else like was like you started off as a assistant director in the beginning, and you worked on some of the finest films, as we all know. Was this always your plan of action to eventually, venture into acting? And I don't know, was this your plan of action, and is this exactly something that you had in mind?
It was not in my plan of action when I initially began, because initially I was only giving auditions to act in films, ads, whatever I possibly got. But I realized that getting a film is very difficult. And honestly, I realized that I'm too young. I was 17 years old, and I realized that I'm too young to make my debut right now if I want to be presented as a lead actress. So luckily, I met Sajan Nadirwala, got on board with the Kick and Houseful 3. So I realized one thing, that if I need to act in films, I need to be on a film set. If it's not going to happen in front of the camera, I need to be behind it. And like I said, I had no godfather. It was not humanly possible that someone just picked me up and put me in front of the camera and said that now you act. Now your space is made. I had to make my space from day one, and I luckily happened to work with the right people even behind the camera. Sajid Nadirwala has been very, very kind. Like, I have great respect for Sajid sir, and he supported me throughout. Like, I remember I was giving my graduation and I was working. So I was giving my exams and I was working, and I've basically got best of both worlds. Like, I made my mother happy that I've completed my education, and on the other hand, I made myself happy that I'm on the right path.
Right. So, almost on the similar lines, how has first working behind the camera and then going on the camera has actually transpired to you getting, obviously when you know the techniques, what goes behind, you get to
Yeah.
have things and improvise things in your own manner. So, what kind of improvisations have helped you out, and how has that been?
I think everything, yeah. I feel the way I am today, if I know how to be on a set, it's only because of whatever I've learned as an assistant director. I have done everything possible on a set. I have given a clap. I have called the actors on set. I've done rehearsals with them. I've given cues. I've stood in frame for the camera, stood in frame for the lighting. I've basically done everything. Helped with, call sheets, like even production work, everything possible. Luckily, Sajid sir never ever put me. He never gave me a designation. He told me that do everything, it will help you for your future. And I honestly feel that that is helping me right now. I have actually realized that the smallest things can affect a film set, like an actor reaching 10 minutes late on set can affect 300 people on a set. So all of these little things need to be considered. It's all a domino effect, I think, on set. Like, everybody is dependent on each other. It's very important for actors to be cooperative, to understand the scene, to do the scene ASAP, to come on set ready, to be very clear. Like, I feel for an actor to be on set well prepared with their lines, who knows what his character is, what the other person is going to do. You just save up everybody's time. You save up the producers' money, you save up everybody, the lightmen who have been working 3 hours before you reach set, you know. So it's just like you need to be considerate. And I think I've become a better human being, with a better actor, I would say, working on a film set.
Right. So, talking about working on Khuda Hafiz, how has the experience been working with your co-stars, working with the entire team? Um, is there anything that you particularly remember that, it's just your second film, right? So, the films that you do in the beginning tend to have special places
A
attached to
grave
your
memory.
mind, right?
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
how has that been?
No, definitely. This film has a very special place in my heart. this character has a very special place in my heart. Nargis is already creating waves, I feel. And I feel after the film releases, people will actually go like, "Ladki ho to Nargis jaisi." So I'm just waiting for that to happen. No, I definitely feel that it has been an entire cast and crew's hard work into this film. It can't be one person's work, and it can't be one person's success for the film. Um, it's everybody who's worked so hard, from the DOP, from the director, the producers, the actors, the entire cast, I would say. Vidyut has specifically been, he is self-made, he's super experienced. This is my second film. It would have been very easy for me to feel like, a kind of like small in front of him, but that did not happen because he's not that kind of a guy. He always made somebody feel like, everybody. And I personally feel that that's a very great quality for a co-actor to have. He has always made everybody feel very, very comfortable. I've got great help from Farooq sir. Understanding scenes. You just want to do justice to your character because it's a true story, and you want to say it as realistically as possible. And Farooq sir really helped me for that. And I would definitely like to mention Kumarji and Abhishek, the producers, who showed so much, faith in me when they did not even see anything of my first film. मेरी फिल्म तो तभी रिलीज भी नहीं हुई थी जब मैंने ऑडिशन दिया था खुदाफिज के लिए. And they had seen some capability, whatever they saw in me, and they told me that I've backed this role. I have great respect for them. Like, I feel very rarely do you find producers who show faith in people when they've not seen anything, of their work.
Right, makes sense. So that's about the film. What kind of plans do you have going ahead as far as OTT and web shows are concerned? Is there something coming up, or how has that front been for you?
I have been reading a lot of great scripts. अभी तो लॉकडाउन है तो काफी चीजें स्लो भी है. हमारी फिल्म रिलीज हो रही है, बट आई रियलाइज दैट सब लोग की जो पिक्चरें बन रही थी वो रुकी हुई है. They've not yet got back to working on a set. Actually, a lot of people have put in money, but that money has stopped. लोगों की एक दिन की शूट बाकी थी वो रुकी हुई है. So, all of that is still on hold, and, things will take time to come back to normal. But I am reading scripts. I have been getting a lot of stuff for films also, and for OTT also, some great, online films. And I am just hoping, I am giving my tests. I'm doing everything possible. Just waiting for the right time to just, something to work out. And hopefully I'll be able to share, and hopefully I'll have much more opportunities after Khudafis releases. So I'm waiting for that.
I am sure about that. So that's on your professional front, of course. How have things been on the personal front? And I mean, what do we have a marriage on the cards, or what's happening, or what's career like? What's the balance like there?
अभी मेरी लाइफ अभी स्टार्ट हुई है. I have just put, this is my second step of my career. I have I don't know anything except going forward from here. Definitely a personal life की तो story अलग है, and that can be on a different call. But right now, I would say that this film is what I'm concentrating on right now. This film's release, and जब कुछ होगा तो मैं बताऊंगी. The character that I'm playing in Khudafis is Nargis, and she sends out a lovely message. Even though she's a very small town girl who's never ever traveled, born brought up in Lucknow, and she sends out a beautiful message that, I'm not sure if you watched the song Jaan Man Gaye, but if you watch the Jaan Man Gaye song, you will understand, you will get the connection. So she's a girl who whose mother is a Muslim and the father is a Hindu. Though this point is not highlighted, but it actually builds the character and it showcases how much she respects both religions, you know, which is something that is so important in today's date. In real life also, I feel everyday people can just derive a little bit from, you know, this character. I definitely have. I'm taking back a lot from this character. She's a very calm, collected person. Doesn't speak too much. Very, very naive. Very, very middle class family. Her family and her parents mean everything to her. She works in a call center, and I think if I've said this, the girl is instantly relatable. Everyone can connect to her, and yeah, I fell in love with her, and I just hope everybody falls in love with her too.
I'm sure. I hope the same. All right. I think that's about that. Thank you so much for talking. It was great having you with us. And all the
Thank you so much. It was lovely speaking to you.
same here.
Thank you. Thank you. Please watch the film and let me know how you
I
liked
will
it.
surely do.
I would love to know feedback.
I will surely
Thank you so much.
so much.
Thank you. Lovely speaking to you.
Same here.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.